Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is CoinX, and in today's video, I will be talking about EQ. You know, EQ is a huge topic for audio engineers. But in this video, I am going to show you all you need to know and start using EQ like a pro. Understanding the different types of EQ used in music production and knowing how to use those various types of EQs and filter shapes will help you make a very informed mixing decisions. To understand EQ, you must first of all see it as a shaping tool, which is what it is. EQ is basically used to shape the audio signal into any texture you want. And also, you can also see it as a filtering tool to filter out frequencies from the audio signal that you are working on. And the character that you achieve during filtering is dependent on the type of EQ you are using. So that is to say that different EQs affect signal differently and you gain different results with it. I will also go more in depth by explaining the features in an EQ, which are the frequency, the Q or the bandwidth, and the volume. But before I continue, I want to let you guys understand how I see an EQ. Personally, I see an EQ as a dedicated tool for shaping audio signal, more like a carpentry workshop where the carpenter uses chisel to carve out form from any wood. That is exactly how I see the EQ. I see the EQ like the chisel, which is the tool dedicated to shape the audio signal anyhow you want it. Now, we talk about filters in EQ. On the filters, we have high pass filter or low pass filter, which you can also say high pass filter is a low cut and low pass filter is a high cut. What I mean by that is here is the high pass filter, but as you can see, what I'm doing is I'm cutting the low. That is why they call it low cut. Over here is a low pass filter, but as I'm bringing it down, taking off the highs, I'm cutting the highs, so that is why it's called a high cut. So that is that for the low pass and the high pass filter. The high pass filter in an EQ is used to control or tame the booming end of any audio signal, while the low pass or high cut is used to control and as well tame piercing resonance or harsh high frequencies. Bell in an EQ is used to boost or subtract frequencies from an audio signal. And the bell uses what I call, I need to open up another EQ for a better explanation, uses what I call the Q to decide the size of the frequency you want to boost or subtract from an audio signal. This is a bell. Now, the Q determines how big the frequency you want to cut or boost or how small it will be. So that is that for the bell, and it works hand in hand with the Q. And this is what every engineer uses frequently in designing or shaping an audio signal. Now we talk about shelf. A shelving filter, also referred to as a shelf filter or shelf EQ, is a great option for equalizing a signal. That is because it allows you to boost either the high end or the low end of the frequency spectrum. A shelf filter which boosts or attenuates the high end of the frequency spectrum is known as high shelf, while the one that attenuates or boosts the low end of a frequency spectrum is known as low shelf. The gain. Gain determines the amount of boosts or cuts you apply with your EQ, and it is measured in dB, decibel. Now, the positive gain value, like what I'm doing here, the positive gain value, this is the gain knob. The positive gain value, as you can see from the menu here, from the hint panel here, as I'm boosting it, positive boosting 4, 5 upwards, it indicates a boost, while a negative value -4, -5 indicates a cut. Frequency. In an EQ, the whole of this region is full of frequencies, and over here is a knob, is a frequency knob. This frequency knob helps to set to the center of the frequency you either want to boost or cut. So this frequency knob is a knob that enables you to set the frequency you either want to boost or cut, because as I sweep it through the EQ, you can see the frequency knob is moving. So this frequency knob helps in determining the center of the frequency you either want to boost or cut. So that is all about the EQ, and I hope my explanations helped. Remember, the purpose of this tutorial is to explain to you all you need to know about EQ to help you start using it like a pro. If you have further questions, please comment below, and I promise I will read it and I will reply you as soon as possible. The next video will be on compressor. Then after that, I will make a video demonstrating how to use the EQ and the compressor. So thank you guys once again. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe if you are new to this channel, and turn the notification bell so that whenever I post a new thing, you get notified. Stay creative, stay focused, stay motivated, stay safe, and above all, stay blessed. Bye.